Welcome back, another episode. The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live's first season came to an end today. Although it had its high points, I believe the fourth episode, which I had previously rated highly, was the show's high point. One of my favorite moments was when Rick Grimes, Michonne, Judith, and RJ got back together. I did not miss the payout that I had been hoping for since the start of the season. But I thought RJ's statement that she knew Rick would come back was a little strained and unnatural. It is merely an observation rather than a criticism of the actor. Romance is the central premise of The Ones Who Live, and the series has successfully won over viewers who had given up on Rick and Michonne following their departures from The Walking Dead, including Danai Gurira and Andrew Lincoln. These two characters, in my opinion, did a fantastic job carrying the show and ensuring that viewers received what they desired. That being said, I was perplexed as to how the entire plot of the CRM, which spanned 3 seasons and 3 years of development, was wrapped up in just 6 episodes with the destruction of one of their locations. The storyline's faintest resemblance to Fast and Furious occurred when Rick and Michonne unexpectedly defeated an entire military operation in a matter of minutes. Beale was ultimately unsatisfactory and fell short of his potential, much like other adversaries we've seen in The Walking Dead's recent past who also underperformed compared to their potential. Nevertheless, the actors did their best with the resources available to them. In my opinion, the echelon briefing has lost its significance since Rick assassinated Beale before discovering it. The CRM strategy, which was justified for 10 years, is now under threat due to Rick and Michonne's efforts. The whole story that World Beyond, Fear, and The Ones Who Live were attempting to tell is severely undermined by the current lack of clarity over whether CRM's actions were eventually justified. The fact that the ending compressed what could have been 5 more episodes into an hour-long television program does not help, either. This indicates that rather than aiming for a structure to tell a cohesive plot, it was hurriedly written to fit in the bullet points of the standard Walking Dead cliches. Despite having seen the conclusion, I still have some questions. Even though I wasn't thrilled with the Darrell Dixon spin-off, at least it was new and lacked a lot of the structure and Gimple speak that we had been using for years. The Ones Who Live packed an hour's worth of material into what could have been 5 more episodes, despite the fact that it seemed hurried. As a result, numerous questions remain unresolved, and significant story points were overlooked. Nevertheless, for all of its flaws, The Ones Who Live is an incredibly powerful program. Instead of racing to a finish like a Disney Plus series, I would have preferred it to have more episodes so that important plot themes could be thoroughly explored. For more videos, subscribe.